capacitor bank hums with the low thrum of a forgotten heartbeat, scenting the reclaimed substation air with ozone and a hint of old nicotine. Dust motes dance in the single neon tube, casting a wound-red glow on hand-labeled vinyl records stacked beside dead server racks. Beyond the patched cables and borrowed dials, the city breathes out its late-night secrets.
Black Star Pirate Radio.
Surigakucho checks in at 75 degrees and light rain shower. Airflow is north at about 11 miles per hour.
Flock Safety operates a vast network, scanning roughly 20 billion license plates monthly across the U.S. After reports of the system targeting immigrants and those seeking reproductive care, the CEO announced changes. The tension between surveillance technology and fundamental human rights remains sharp.
The company previously left privacy feature activation to individual customers. That policy created a void where discriminatory use could flourish unchecked.
A tube amp hums louder, then settles. The air tastes like possibility.
Verified. Flock Safety's 20 billion monthly license plate scans expose significant privacy gaps. An alternative path is for states to mandate an independent oversight board for all public surveillance contracts, with power to audit and halt operations. Or we demand state-level legislation for mandatory default on privacy settings for all public surveillance contracts.
Lines open. For the record, the call is free. Patching in a caller, the critical thinker. You're on the signal.
Will these new rules truly stop misuse, or just shift the targeting to new, less visible methods?
A sharp question, as always. The current structure rewards opacity. Moving on, the UK government is exploring new strategies for housing asylum seekers.
UK ministers are considering higher rental payments to spread asylum accommodation across the nation. They're looking at private rental properties and former military sites. This strategy weighs the cost efficiency against providing dignified sanctuary.
The policy aims to increase what they call dispersal, utilizing private rentals and repurposed barracks. This move seeks to reduce reliance on more expensive hotel placements.
Verified. UK ministers are weighing increased payments for private rentals to house asylum seekers. One path involves establishing a national fund to directly acquire and manage properties for asylum housing, removing market pressure entirely. Alternatively, we could pilot small-scale community-led sponsorship programs for housing.
Patching in a caller. Go ahead.
Will inflated rents truly solve the housing issue, or just pass the financial burden onto struggling citizens?
That's the core of the dilemma. Price hikes rarely solve systemic issues. Our global nervous system reroutes, as South Korea's Incheon airport becomes the world's busiest for international traffic, a direct consequence of the Iran war. Supply chain networks. Lex fund distributed supply chain networks, rather than funneling everything through a few choke points. That's the move. Stay connected, architects. Use the gig passport mesh to find your local signal, your next stage. This is TogeeVision, signing off.
Black Star Pirate Radio.
Continue the signal at TogeeVision.com. Tune in, Sparks and Stories, Gig Passport.